It's 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, March 25th, 2021, and direct by News of Manhattan. There's a Peter Channel noon to the board on this Thursday afternoon, March 25th, 2021. It's 12 noon, and the Manhattan temperature is standing at 57 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel noon to the board on this Thursday afternoon is a Super Bowl tactical form as groups gear up for a fight over Biden plan to raise taxes on rich and corporations. As this press conference is slated for 1:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the room. Boulder shooting suspect makes first court appearance. Suez Canal, ordinary cargo ship blocking our waterway apologizes. Breaking down 10 claims about the Democratic election bill. World War II code breaker turn on and on UK's new 50-pound note. China urges boycott of H&M. COVID variant cases rise amid spike in Massachusetts. Democrats divided on gun control strategy. Governor Ducey slams Kamala Harris as worst possible choice for border response. Governor Andrew Cuomo, New York, reportedly told officials to prioritize COVID tests for some relatives and powerful people. New Zealand improves paid leave but for certain miscarriage and encourages the world to follow. And Islamist political party may hold the key for forming as well as next government. India detects new double mutant variant as COVID-19 cases back raising fears of a second wave, and lawyers for Putin critic Alexei Navalny are concerned about his health in prison. Officials said Thursday that the traffic throughout the Suez Canal have been suspended immediately due to the 24,000-ton container ship that's been blocking the commercial passageway in Egypt for 3 days. Japan protests a sea reference after North Korea missile launch. Tokyo Olympic torch relay begins 121-day journey across Japan. South Korea aims for a moon landing vehicle by 2030. The man accused of killing 10 people at a Boulder, Colorado supermarket this week appeared in court for the first time on Thursday and was denied bail at the hearing. New jobless claims rise by the lowest amount in more than a year. White House announced a $10 billion plan to expand access to COVID vaccines. Border crossing strain resource in Rio Grande Valley. Vaccination rates enlist grassroots leads to fight mistrust. U.S. jobless claims fall to 684,000, fewest since pandemic. AstraZeneca confirms strong vaccine protection of U.S. rift. Construction continues at Hanover Crossing. Milton is still abide fire station site. Amazon AstraZeneca confirms strong vaccine protection after U.S. rift. Do kids need to get the COVID-19 vaccine before traveling? Hotspots kindle concern vaccination in Minnesota. Alarm rise in COVID-19 related hospitalization among unvaccinated adults, the Michigan official said. Elliott's earthquake sits on an overlooked part of San Andreas. Study says that may be good. Sprawling 5,000-year-old cemetery and fortress discovered in Poland. And NASA leaves piece of fabric from white rivers on Mars. And lab grow mini brains of humans and apes reveal why one got so much bigger. But the BM thought he would be a role player. His world's now a secretly the man. Next to the mint for Andrew Dummett is Caleb Villiers looked at Lord All-Star Center, and the lawsuit could be the most prominent for Sean Watson, and tonight Boston Celtics taking on the New York Islanders at the Garden. Looking at stocks today, down 20.3 at 32,398.26. SP 5 down 5.37 at 383.77, and Nasdaq down 52.94 at 12,908.95. Peter Chill News Time 12:03. Top it off for Peter Chill. Traffic and transit check on this Thursday evening, baby! Pittsburgh Line train 1403, 11:41 a.m. from Littleton, Route 495 was operating 5:50 minutes basket between Littleton and Wachusett. And Thursday out, looking good. And take a look at highways and byways of New England on this. Thursday afternoon. 95 at the stop on 95 north, a little so around downtown Providence area, 146 a little bit so around North Smithfield area, 138 eastbound side, little so the Newport Bridge, and 120 a little bit so around the Denver stretch, and 39395, looking good from 120 to New Hampshire border, 120 a little bit so around Route 28 and Acton and Central Western Mass highways on, looking good, and in Connecticut, Merritt Parkway westbound also West Haven stretch, and Merritt Parkway westbound also Greenwich, Connecticut. And 91 southbound side, little so upstate Vermont. Peter, Channel News Time, 12:05. Time now for weather report. Morning showers and fog will give way to sunny and seasonably warm conditions this afternoon. Another storm system will bring more showers with possible thunder late Thursday and early Friday, and followed by dry but windy conditions through early Saturday. Up around the wet weather expected Sunday with cooler and breezy conditions to start next week before we may warm up again by midweek. And forecasts remain largely intact this morning. This lasted as substantial showers move out short. However, lots of stratus still lingering across most of the southern area in the outer Cape was the first to break out of the stratus and started to see signs of dissipating along and west of the Connecticut River Valley. It will take some time to break up this afternoon. And this makes a tricky temperature forecast. How high we are will give greatly time to the amount of sunshine we are already due to normal high temperatures for late March and should only get higher once the clouds break. Still thinking high temperatures near 70 across the interior, which should break out the first and are less likely to be influenced by the ocean tough towards the coast and have lowered the temperature slightly there due to the longer duration of the clouds. And now, looking at the weather forecast, it will be cloudy and gradually mostly south clouds, but this afternoon 72 degrees will be the high. Light to variable wind for tonight, a chance shot May after 3 a.m. Punch fog after 1 a.m. west, mostly clouds, but low about 51 degrees. Stop at about 5 to 7 mile an hour, 30%. Friday, chance of showers being before 2 p.m. Punch fog before 9 a.m. west, mostly clouds around 69 and low 42. Stop at about 9 to 16 mile an hour size. 38 mile an hour chance to 50%, and new percent less than 7 inches possible for Saturday. South Carolina at 57 and low 37 degrees. North spot 7 and 10 mile an hour size. 20 mile an hour for Sunday. Rain may after 7 a.m. High 55 and low 37 degrees. And southeast about 6 to 10 mile an hour size. 26 mile an hour to the 9%. And for Monday, South Carolina 47 and low 29 degrees. North spot 9 to 18 mile an hour size. 25 to 35 mile an hour. And for Tuesday, South Carolina 55 low 34 degrees. North spot 8 mile an hour. And for Wednesday, both the sides 60 degrees. And south spot 6 to 11 mile an hour size. 21 mile an hour. Right out in Naughton, it's 57 degrees and overcast skies. That's going to be Peter Channel Noon the Sport for March 25th, 2021 on a Thursday afternoon. I'm Peter J. Witzer. You have a good afternoon with a good attitude. So say, be positive, be healthy, be well. I will see you at 5 o'clock Friday. Evening report. Hope you have a good afternoon.